Believers, it's that time again, and you know what? I can't think of a cold open clever enough to express how excited we are for everything that happened this week and everything that's going to happen next week, so please just stick around. We'll talk about it.
You're tuned in to AfterBuzz TV, the ESPN of TV talk. Now, let the buzz begin. Oh.
There we go. I'm so excited that we're coming.
Executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire...
What if we just wrapped up right there? It's just 2 seconds of Return of the Mac, and then, well, see you guys next week. Guys, you know what time it is. It's a party going on right now. It's Wednesday night. It's Lucha time. That's right, it's time for the Lucha Underground After Show right here on AfterBuzz TV. My name is Ty Matthews. Y'all can find me on all forms of social media at Ty Matthews PMA. Joining me to my left, just we're doling out low fives like it's going out of style.
Yeah, it did.
You can find it online at Rachel Sam Evans or Rachel Sam Evans, depends on how your brain works. Guys, this is Rachel Evans.
Hi.
Hello.
What more do you want from me? I'm full of sugar. I got convinced to buy this instead of a small one.
It's so much.
And I've already
it's so not small.
I've already had 2 equivalents of a small one, and my heart is racing, and my head feels like there's another head inside of it.
That's also racing.
I feel crazy.
To Rachel's left, we've had her on the show before. She's a friend of the show. You can find her covering all things New Japan Pro Wrestling over at UPROXX with Spandex. You can find her online at Emily of Pratt. This is Emily Pratt. God, those glasses!
Hi, it's my historic second time ever on the AfterBuzz Lucha Ground.
Hey, you
Lucha
know,
Underground show.
Journey of
Lucha.
Journey of 1,000 Miles starts with a second podcast appearance.
Yes.
You know what? You're right.
You know,
You're an hour 2 of your 10,000 hours.
Rachel was here a second time once.
Many times.
This is her...
Like 100th second time.
This is her, 56th second time.
You know that I went back and found my very first appearance on AfterBuzz TV, and it was in 2013?
Was it really? Was it on SmackDown?
Yes.
Because of Rome?
Yes.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Oh, Miss Rome.
Oh, yeah.
Miss Rome more.
I just assume that everyone that I used to be on WWE stuff with, I've just never seen again.
Yeah, that's probably, a lot has changed in that landscape.
A lot.
For sure.
Yeah.
This, and I mean, hell, this too.
Do you remember when we used to be in a different house and there was like a big theater?
The house in Encino, absolutely.
Yeah, that was cool. Mm-hmm. This is cool. I mean, this is great. Look at this.
Yeah.
That's great.
People don't know what we're talking about.
Oh, you're right.
AfterBuzz used to be run out of a big luxurious house in Encino. Now we're in a fancy studio in North Hollywood. It's pretty cool.
From fancy to fancy.
There's Tom's Burgers across the street. It's very nice.
Yeah, there's a 7-Eleven across the street too with these big gulps.
Good Lord. Jesus.
Not a sponsor.
Unbelievable.
But they could be.
Yeah, no, that's free ads, baby. Oh boy.
Ads for what? I feel crazy.
Yo, we gotta talk about. God, Emily, I can't get over those shades.
They're really good.
Goddamn cool.
You're making me look better.
So good, so good, guys. Let's talk season 4, episode 10. A Snake Scorned.
Snake.
We start. There's a lot of snakes to be talked about.
Wait, this opening scene was insane.
Oh boy.
Start to finish,
this episode, y'all,
was nuts.
Like This season keeps kind of topping itself in ridiculous ways, and we will get to that. Antonio Cueto starts out by showing us that he opens his mail with a butterfly knife. Mm-hmm. You know.
And he with a lot of flavor.
A lot of flavor.
Well, would you expect any less?
I mean, really.
It's a Cueto.
He gets an invitation to Johnny Mundo and Taya's wedding.
Oh, and he's like, never gonna last.
Just shade all over the place.
I hate it. Stop it.
It's so good.
Yeah, and then what happens?
And then Cobra Moon hits the scene. Says that the Reptile Tribe is owed a rematch for the Trios titles.
And then he shadily is like, I'm sorry, I haven't been here for a long time, but I'm checking the books, and it seems that you have lost continuously over and over and over again. So tell me why I should give you this chance. Mm-hmm. And then she's like, because now we're new snakes. We got a Jeremiah snake.
We shed our skin.
We shed our skin. We shed our heads.
We shed our heads. Some of us shed our whole heads. Oh my God, yes. The Dragon. Antonio Cueto. I cannot even remember the context. That's how good it was. But
he just told her to be Dragon.
Be Dragon. But that was the second time. That was a callback.
Yeah.
He basically, that's the joke, guys.
Dragon.
That's the joke. Yes.
Yeah, be Dragon.
It's
and
so
then
good.
She slithers. You saw this, right?
Yeah, she like army crawled out of that.
She hits the
office.
floor.
Well, snakes don't have arms, and so she's a little special in that
She
way.
hits the ground and slithers away.
And then.
And Antonio's facial expression. Antonio's facial expression, we cannot express enough. How would you describe it?
I think it was a lot like this.
Like he was amused, but also like dork.
Yeah. It's like she did that, but like it was just like a lady doing it. He was like, "What are you doing? Are we playing a game?"
He hasn't been around for her whole backstory, so he's like, "What the fuck?"
But then he played it off and said some people just can't take a joke. So I think that he was supposed to be laughing at his own dragon joke.
Oh, I see.
But there's literally no way that he wasn't exactly laughing.
Like he thought that she was like offended by his joke, and
Yes.
her response to being offended was to slither.
Yeah.
Was to hit the floor,
Hit the floor, just
slide away.
Let the body hit the floor.
That's what we
Hit the floor.
That's what we should have come in on.
We didn't think about it. We have Emily's brain at the beginning of this.
Oh boy.
I mean, you did. You've had it this whole time.
Maybe.
Or has
maybe
she?
it just came in here. I don't know.
Now
Try get on in here.
we'll get back to reptiles,
Oh yeah,
but we
will.
got to talk about rabbits for a little bit.
Sure. Why not?
R.I.P. Malasorte. Malasorte was sacrificed. Gone too soon. Pour one out.
For the homie. Just one for now.
Singular homie. Friend of the show. Malasorte.
Yeah. Well, you should be back. That's easy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
We
great.
can bring him back from
grave.
whatever realm he was spirited away to.
It's Spirited Away. Great movie.
Right?
Have you seen that movie?
It's great. I love it.
It's a good movie.
One of my favorite movies of all time,
Really?
probably. Yeah.
Oh my god, I love that.
We're building bridges, guys.
Oh, we're just learning a lot about each other.
Bonding.
Yeah.
Building bridges.
Emily's the name of my sister. Well, now it's not. Now her name is like Butch Rose Moonglade or something.
Oh.
Yeah, that's real.
Did she go on Lucha Underground and that's
Right?
that would like Emily was her
She's
indie name
reborn.
and-
Yeah, exactly.
She's just living on a river. Somewhere in Texas.
She was in a Grave Consequences match, and then she was reborn. Emily Snake.
Emily Snake. Emily Snake. God bless her. Bless her heart.
No. We see more of this kind of dark Paul London, this evil Paul London.
DP.
And oofa doofa. And
She didn't mean it.
It's time. It's time for another sacrifice, y'all. See, Paul says that Malasorte couldn't, in fact, do it like a rabbit. So Salty's going to show him how it's done.
Yeah.
And he calls him Salty. And
Salty.
It's rough.
Yeah,
Yep.
sure. It's something. And I'm wondering what the end goal is here, or what the end game is here, because he's running out of little mates to sacrifice.
There's going to be no tribe left.
Next one might be him, but I have a feeling he's going to get out of it. And I know what's going to happen.
What's that?
Well, we're not at predictions yet. Sorry, baby, you're going to have to wait.
What a tease. Now, I guess just mini predictions.
Oh.
Do you think he's gonna recruit a new tribe, or does your prediction go in a different direction? All right, we'll get to that.
I feel like you already know.
We'll get to. I don't think I do. I don't think I do, guys.
You don't know.
It's Saltador versus Matanza. Doesn't last too long.
Right.
Less, maybe long. Fuck, I can't get
With
over
the
this
glasses?
glasses.
Oh, every time I look at it, I feel comforted. I feel
So
good.
It's so good.
no, I
This
like
is
it.
why you guys got to be watching the YouTube version,
The live YouTube.
the live YouTube.
Oh, I love YouTube.
Exactly, but it doesn't last very long. He's got a little rabbit's foot around his
It's very
neck.
cute.
Doesn't work out very well for him.
Yeah,
though.
the match is not a long match.
Nope. Goes for a springboard, gets caught in that the big twisty suplex.
Oh, sure.
Yep.
Yeah,
And gets hit with the wrath of the gods. And we have one more sacrifice.
Yeah, it was fine.
Yeah.
It was
I
fine.
thought that we were watching that for a second on like 1.5 speed because it was so fast and like the cuts
Yeah.
were choppy. I was like, oh, are we like catching up because we started watching it late? And I was like, no, it's just like this.
Right,
This is just
right.
what's happening.
No,
Exactly.
that's just what's happening.
Yeah.
Time moves differently in the temple. That's what it is.
Uh,
And there's a lot of good Foley work, which we'll get to later.
yes, there is some more Foley work. Not any Foley work in this one, though.
Not this one.
Wow, I guess he's not as silly as. Interesting.
Not as
But
silly.
he's just not as silly this one.
No, he's just a gimpy boy.
But I do. Oh, yes, he is.
Mm-hmm.
Big time. Wow. That must be so sweaty. Imagine what his nostrils feel like.
His
Oh, yeah.
nostril.
Bad.
Sweaty and weird, right? And like kind of smushed the whole time.
I mean, yeah, probably.
I hate.
That's fair.
But but what I love is at the end of this match, Paul London was like, "Ooh, I like it a lot," and then Vampiro was like, "You look horny."
Oh yeah. No, I think Matt Stryker. I think that was Matt Stryker. Said he looks like he's happy, maybe even a little turned on.
Yeah.
Oh,
the Venn diagram of Matt Stryker and Vampiro is becoming greater. Like
exactly.
It's
gonna become the singularity by the end.
They were matching that one night.
They were varsity bros.
They were varsity bros, and what's interesting is that Vampiro was a varsity bro tonight, but Matt Stryker was not. No. And so I'm very curious as to what happened. Did he get kicked off the team? What?
I don't know.
What?
That's so funny.
Because they never explained why they were both wearing varsity jackets, so I have to assume that they're on the team.
I don't know. Maybe just one of them forgot it, or he washed it with a red shirt and now it's all pink.
Do you think that they accidentally wore the same thing and they're like, "Well, I'm not changing."
Oh, this is embarrassing. Yeah, exactly.
Cool. All right. What next? Moving on.
Oh God. Check the gate. Moving on.
I think Paul London is trying to maybe seduce Matanza by sacrificing Gil
Oh, okay.
See, look, this is not even. These are not even the main Rabbit Tribe guys. I have the most Rabbit Tribe sexual energy.
He's got that Rabbit Tribe. That Rabbit Tribe BDE. That's what it is.
Yeah.
I love that.
I think that's where this is all going.
I mean, he's been wearing a codpiece for the last several seasons.
He has been wearing a codpiece. I do appreciate the black getup because it does hide it's a little bit more of a subtle codpiece.
Sure.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah,
it's a sleek codpiece.
Yeah.
And he can kind of blend in with the shadows, and he just looks like a floating head.
He can be in with the S's. Blend in with the shadows.
Yep, I like it.
Yeah.
Them sweet breves.
Yeah.
The ones that everyone knows and loves.
You know.
Be in with the S's.
Everyone's favorites. Guys, we're gonna get back to the show in a just two shakes of a rabbit's tail.
Tell me what you want to talk about.
I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna talk about. Guys, our network produces after shows for nearly all of your favorite TV shows. Now that's everything from dramas to reality TV to sci-fi and more. There's absolutely no network that works harder to serve television fans, but we need your help. See, we're asking that you please subscribe to one or more, if you're nasty, of our YouTube channels. By subscribing to our channel, YouTube will suggest content that's tailor-made for you. And by doing that, you're going to help AfterBuzz continue to grow, just like it's been growing, just from that house that we were just talking about. See, everything times a flat circle. And if you're worried about those pesky notifications, don't be, because those bad boys are optional. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button one time. Now for this channel, and check out our other AfterBuzz YouTube channels while you're at it. Let us know you did so in the comments, and we will thank you on the air. So for now, thank you for being the best fans and for helping us be the ESPN of TV talk. This table takes a beating during this show.
It truly does. I do like all of the nostalgia in this episode, though.
Right?
I'm happy you're here for it.
Absolutely.
I'm happy to be here for it.
I watched a lot of Ask Us the other day.
Did you?
I was feeling nostalgic.
Oh my goodness me. People are keeping where's Dark 5? And I'm like, mine got canceled. My show got canceled. I'm fine.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, no, it's okay. It's been a long time.
Okay. It's not a fresh wound.
Yeah, no, the internet just things never die.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Exactly. What else?
Speaking
what else
of
we
dying.
got? What else we got?
Bye, Rabbit Tribe.
Well, yep. So R.I.P. Saltador.
That was a good segue.
Yeah, nailed it.
Ow.
That was a good one.
Ow.
It was great on my side.
Thank you.
So backstage, we join 2/3 of the Trios champions, Son of Havoc and the Mac, getting ready for their Trios title match later on tonight, which we forgot to mention Antonio Cueto did grant Cobra Moon. So they, in tonight's main event, they will get a Trios title shot. Mm-hmm. Son of Havoc and the Mac are, wondering where their partner is.
They sure are.
As they're wont to do.
Yeah, they're wont. They are wont to do it.
But Kill Shot, little sassy boy.
Jeez, he's had such an attitude this episode.
Right?
Yeah, these past couple episodes, I would say.
Yeah.
How do you feel about Killshot's attitude?
I feel good because
Okay,
I like Killshot. Because Shane Strickland is from a town pretty close to where I grew up. I talked about this last time on the show too. But I'm he's never done anything wrong. Let Killshot succeed.
Anytime I hear somebody's from Texas, I'm like, oh, he's perfect.
Are you from Washington? Is that real? Is he from Washington?
That is real.
Oh,
He's from Tacoma, Washington.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Did you go to a lot of Defy shows up there?
No, I went to a lot of 3-2-1 battle shows, but never any Defy shows for some reason.
Man, Defy. I only know one Washington-based wrestler. I mean, other than Daniel Bryan. That's
Defy.
Ethan HD. Shout out to Ethan HD. One of my favorites. What?
Is he active right now?
Yeah.
think he follows me on Twitter.
Yeah, he's very, very cool.
He's very cool.
Yeah.
I think I follow him on Twitter.
Yeah.
Maybe that's that one.
There you go.
Who's to say, you know?
I mean, really.
Oh, God.
Killshot
Wow.
hits the scene, says he doesn't... It's not that he doesn't like Son of Havoc, he just doesn't respect him.
Yeah.
Because he was just given a belt.
Right.
A title, I'm sorry.
Right. I don't care. I'm sorry. Like, this match was amazing. But I don't understand
Not that one. Not that one. We'll get to that.
Oh, shoot.
You can say it. It's fine.
Shoot.
There you go. There you go. After dark. AfterBuzz after dark.
AfterBuzz after Buzz.
AfterBuzz after dark 5.
Yeah.
It's
These are the top 5.
It's a new spin-off.
These are the top 5 reasons. Shane Strickland. Oops, I mean Killshot. Damn. I messed up. God, I don't know. I verbally demasked him.
I did
No,
it
Emily
first.
did.
It's okay.
Oh, good.
I also did
It's
it
in the
last time I
family.
was here.
It's a family thing.
Way to go. And that's right, sisters. I forgot.
sisters, yeah.
Your guys' hair colors go so well with each other, too.
Oh yeah,
I feel like we could fight crime.
Very nice.
That's what I was like. Powerpuff Girls. It's not the hair, it's the outfits, but we're close.
We're like the MySpace Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah. Is that Totally Spies? Is that MySpace Powerpuff Girls?
I don't know what that is.
I love it. I love
Mine's
everything.
Totally Spies.
Oh, it was like a cartoon on Cartoon Network about like the female spies. And it was like kind of like Charlie's Angels, but it was for kids, and it was like semi-anime style, the one that they was big in like the mid-2000s.
I almost emailed
You should look it
myself.
up. You should
Totally
look it up.
Spies. Will somebody please tweet at me and remind me to do this, please? Okay. Totally Spies.
Okay, so...
I'll tweet it at you if nobody else.
Thank you so much.
Killshot fills the Mac and Son of Havoc in that he has already got a Gift of the Gods title match tonight.
Gift of the Gods.
And he's going to worry about that, and they can worry about their little titles, and
Their little titles.
everyone will... I feel like that's actually what he said. We're not just paraphrasing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just a little bit disrespectful.
A little bit diminutive.
But you know... Oh, no, never mind. I was about to... I don't want to say anything. Spoilers! Spoilers for 5 minutes from now.
Well, let's get to that match.
Okay.
Dragon Azteca Jr. defending the Gift of the Gods title against Killshot.
Well, goddamn.
This match was
good.
pretty dope.
And I went in with a salty attitude.
A little bit of a
I went in with a saltador attitude.
You were a little bit of a saltador.
A saltador attitude. Yeah, because I think we talked about this last week. I'm a little like, oh, okay, again. All right, we're going to do it again. Okay, let's do it again. We're going to do it again, and you're going to keep winning because that's what you have to do.
Right.
But this was a great match.
Sure.
Holy
They even had you
shit.
fooled for a second.
They had me fooled for a second.
When Killshot hits the very creatively named Kill Stomp.
Yes. But to be fair, I am so easily worked.
You are easy to get.
It's unbelievable.
Sure.
Like, I've been watching wrestling since I was literally born, and I still believe everything I see.
Right.
It's great. It's why I'll never be good at this job, but I'll always be good at liking wrestling.
There you go. It's a
If you
very
have to take
marketable
one,
skill.
That's the better one, I think.
It's the
Yeah.
better
one
one.
is you keep liking.
Yeah. I was, this is totally not on point at all. But
That's
whatever.
fine. We just spent
yeah.
5 minutes talking about Totally Spies.
Sure, yeah. Somebody
sorry.
actually just offered me a job talking about wrestling for like some show thing.
Oh, no big deal.
No, it truly. And and I was like, you know what? I should say yes to this because like money is good, but not the money was good, just the money. Money, in general is
just
good.
the concept
in
of
general,
money.
money is good.
Yeah.
Sure.
But I said no because I was like, I don't want to not like wrestling. I don't want to like, you know.
That doesn't necessarily mean you'll stop liking it.
I don't know. I'm scared that I might because you know me. If I look at something for too long, I'm gonna start hating it.
I know. This past Sunday was my 18th anniversary of my very first match.
That is, oh my god.
And I still love
Jarek.
wrestling. Yeah. No, I was Kid Carnage back then.
Kid Carnage!
Mm-hmm.
Kid Carnage, he had long hair and he had a singlet with a little booty shorts.
They were not booty shorts.
They're booty short singlet.
Pleather was very big in indie wrestling at the time.
To be honest, if you came out with that pleather singlet right now, I think people would freaking love it. I think people would love it. Come out as Kid Carnage.
In my very first match, though, it was camo pants that I got from an Army Navy surplus store,
Sure,
and a
naturally.
shirt that I swear to God, I had airbrushed at the mall.
Yes.
At your bar mitzvah? Whoa, what did it say? Kid Carnage?
It was it said Kid Carnage, but the first A in Carnage was an anarchy sign because I was cool.
Yes.
I'm gonna give a damn about that.
Exactly. Literally, like
man.
a month before I turned 14 years old.
Oh,
Yep.
it truly was your bar mitzvah
It
year.
really was. I became a man.
You became a man right in the middle of that ring.
Guys,
Same.
Let's get back to.
If I start wrestling, can I take the Kid Carnage gimmick and do that exact same?
Oh, please
outfit?
do. Oh,
Okay.
please do.
Just
You will.
like,
I will
I
be
feel like that would be.
I will
a
be
good
queef
look.
that to you,
I'll
Emily.
be queef it to you.
Kid Carnage.
You're queefed.
Come on, Rachel.
Come on, what?
Back to the action, guys. This match. What else happened in this match? Because this was a damn good one.
This was a doozy. All I remember is a DDT.
the DDTJ, as he calls it.
That's funny.
Yep.
That's good. I can't remember. It was so fast.
I know. It was a very quick
I need
match.
you to remind me because that's why you're good
What
at
happened?
this.
You did ask me like what their relationship was because they were hitting each other so
I
damn
did.
hard.
They were hitting each other so hard with such vigor, true vigor. And like it's the kind of relationship you see when either they both hate each other or love and trust each other tremendously.
Right.
And Ty
And-
informed me that no, they're just really great at their jobs.
Yeah, to my knowledge, I don't think it's either. I think they're just both very good boys.
They're just really good,
Good wrestle
at
boys.
wrestling. Wow. Cool.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yep, it was good. Emily, what'd you think?
I thought it was a pretty good match. I enjoyed it. I was thinking about how Shane, like, Killshot has kind of like all indie wrestler movesets.
Sure.
He does like the
Lots
Balor,
of stomps.
Devitt, double stomp.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep,
He's got
yep.
a lot of running knees going on.
Oh, yeah.
He does something else that I thought, oh, this is, somebody else does this too, but I can't remember what it is now. There were a lot of this, but I think it kind of fits with like his attitude because I think it's like, hey, I'm like cool. I'm like have the moveset of all the cool guys. So, but like mashed into one.
I like that. See,
I
like
should
making
be the
it,
champion.
Yeah.
Like I was thinking about it and got kind of like meta in my mind, but then I was like, no, this works for me. This like adds depth to this guy for
See,
me.
I like making it kind of canonically fit. Like,
Yeah.
I'll do the same stuff that everyone else does, but I'll do it better than they do.
But it's
Yeah.
not. But the thing is, to the layman, it's not what everybody else does.
Sure.
To us, because we watch indie wrestling, it is.
Yeah.
Right.
But you're right. It makes him kind of a cool boy. It's like I hang out behind the bleachers too.
He's smoking in the
I know
bathroom,
Kevin Steen.
Exactly.
Oh, do you think Killshot, like in kayfabe, calls Kevin Owens Kevin Steen?
Kevin
still,
Steen.
'cause he's
Yeah,
just
but
a
like,
dick.
but because he's like
Yeah.
like an unbearable, like pretentious hipster
Yeah.
about
He's
it.
like a mark about it.
Yeah.
He's like me when I forget their names, and so I just call them by their shoot names.
Yep.
I don't mean to be obnoxious about it, to
When
be
you-
fair. I just don't have that much space in my brain.
But like I loved when before when we were watching the show, you said like, oh yeah, did you hear Pentagon's gonna face Kenny at All In? Like, but like Kenny as if like you guys are on a first name basis, like you guys are buds.
Excuse me? Because we were in that Street Fighter thing together, and I'm pretty sure we would definitely say hi to each other in a room. And I helped him through his poops. So
that's cool.
That was a very intimate time that we were
When
together.
you just said Kenny, I thought you meant Kenny King. I think
definitely talking about Kenny Omega.
for some reason I always
I
just
have no idea. Kenny King from The Bachelor.
Yep.
Kenny King from The Bachelorette.
The Bachelorette.
Yep.
I understand that he's also a tremendous indie wrestler.
He's an incredible wrestler. Yeah.
Yeah.
He
But
needs
he's
to be the
alright,
Bachelor. Like, it is a travesty that he's not the Bachelor.
Yeah.
And then the
Too
whole
much.
season.
I heard he was
should
very
be-
charming on his season.
The whole season could be like wrestling themed.
Absolutely.
challenges,
Well,
and then I
he's
would
on
watch
Bachelor in
that.
Paradise right now.
Oh, yeah.
And
Oh, he's on there.
they had a wrestling, because every time he's on, they put a wrestling thing on.
Of course.
Yeah, and it's a little obnoxious.
No, yeah.
I hate it.
Yeah.
I wish I didn't. I wish I was like, yay, everyone should enjoy wrestling. But I'm like, you are making fun of the thing that I love.
No, I agree. For
Okay, cool.
No,
Right.
for sure. For
Okay,
sure.
great.
Yeah. So, Dragon the Second Jr. Wins the match, retains his title.
Unbelievable.
How the hell did he win this match?
DDT.
That's right, DDTJ. There you go.
Hello.
Even got it in my notes. So,
This break.
we'll get another title defense next week. Let's go up to the roof. Aerostar and Drago.
Go to the roof. Yeah, this was very emotional.
It was.
They're doing a wonderful thing this season when they're giving the vignettes the breath that they deserve.
Sure.
And also, this one was also in Spanish, which I appreciate.
We've talked about it so much and we've exhausted the point, but we can't overstate how important it is to let these promos just happen in their native languages. Like,
especially something like emotional like this one.
Exactly. It doesn't harm the material at all having subtitles, and it lets them focus on acting, you know?
Yeah.
But Jesus Christ. But so last week, to recap real quick, Johnny Mundo's one wish that Cobra Moon had to free Drago, hence the dragon pun at the beginning of the
Wasted a wish.
episode. But we had kind of forgotten at that point that Drago and Aerostar used to be buddies. Used to be buds.
I didn't forget.
I mean, I guess I had just kind of forgotten about Aerostar altogether.
Well, Aerostar was, but once they reintroduced it, I remember Drago without. I didn't remember their relationship as much as I remember Drago without the reptile tribe.
I see.
Gang.
Well, I remember like the Super Friends. It was Drago.
Yeah.
What was it? It was Drago, Aerostar, and was it
Phoenix?
Phoenix?
That doesn't feel right.
Right?
This wasn't Horus, was it?
No,
Phoenix. I think it was Phoenix.
It might have been Phoenix.
I think it was definitely Phoenix. Are we wrong?
No, you might be right. I don't know.
Okay, I think it was.
Tweet us, but be gentle if
Just
we're
say
wrong.
we were right.
I think you're right. I think
Nailed it.
Emily's right.
Boom. Yes. Good job, Emily.
Oh, yeah.
So Drago is conflicted. He was, when they took that collar off of him, the kind of the brainwashing was sort of left him.
Well, he didn't remember what he said in this vignette is that he didn't remember their relationship, but he does remember all the things that he had to do with Cobra Moon, and he is very toe up about it.
And he thinks he doesn't deserve this second chance.
He does not. And then Aerostar is like, that's really cute of you to fly away like that, you little dragon.
He did legitimately turn into a dragon and fly away, just for the record,
dragoned.
everybody.
that was
He was Dragon, yes.
He dragoned right on out of there. But Aerostar can go through time and space.
Yeah.
You can't hide from somebody who can go through time and space. Rose tried, and the doctor found her.
There you go. Good pull.
Thank you.
I was just behind a carton and it had a little bad wolf.
Bad Wolf? I was just
Bumper
thinking
sticker.
Bad Wolf.
Yep.
That's weird.
Yep.
Ow, my ear hurts. It's probably the doctor.
What else? Main event time. We got trios match for the trios titles. We got the Reptile Tribe, Daga, Jeremiah Snake, and Cobra Moon. When they made the main event for tonight, I had already forgotten about Jeremiah Snake, and I have no idea how.
When they said, when they introduced Jeremiah Snake, we all laughed.
Right. There's no way to hear that and not laugh.
Every time I hear that, I'm going to go, yeah!
So it's Daga, Jeremiah Snake, Cobra Moon going for those trios titles against Son of Havoc, the Mac, and Killshot, who's notably absent for a little while.
Your boy.
I know, he really let down the city of Tacoma for like 10 minutes.
He sure did.
He did.
Spoiler alert, 10 minutes later he came.
Then he came back.
He came right in. He was like, I'm sorry, but like you guys are blowing at this.
Came and saved the day. We forgot to mention the lingering shots that kept happening of Father Rick O'Shea at ringside.
Okay. But also, if you're gonna name somebody Rick O'Shea, don't make him such a little woos.
Right.
I mean, all he did was go and then get hit.
Right.
Not
Most
great.
of the episode, he was just kind of sitting there smiling, just grinning.
He wasn't enjoying it, I don't believe.
No. That's what made them so kind of jarring, is because it looked like he was forced to be there.
Yeah,
He
it was
got
like he
a
had
lot.
never seen wrestling before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
oh my god. I feel like also some
here
of
for a
the
wedding.
just cult magic-y stuff, I felt like as a Catholic priest, he seemed uncomfortable with.
Sure. I mean, God, imagine if he had seen
Oh, sure.
Vampiro in full satanic Pope get up.
Imagine if he saw the end vignette.
Yes, exactly. Oh,
It
boy.
just feels like a weird
I'm
choice.
so excited to talk about
Me
that.
too. It just feels like a weird choice to show him so often in an episode. He has no point being in.
Right. Well, we will get to the point later on. Shout out to local pro wrestler Ty Ray. That was Ty Ray.
Oh yeah,
Playing-
shouts to you, Tyra.
Playing Father Rick O'Shea.
I thought you were gonna do shouts to Taya for like getting engaged.
Just-
Just like that's weird. It's a weird thing to
Shout out
do.
to Ty for your engagement last
Yeah,
week.
yeah,
That was
Ty.
live, right?
Yeah. So proud of you. The wedding didn't already happen, right? Wait, am I late?
We legitimately thought that's why he was there, was to officiate the wedding tonight.
Me too.
Right?
Oh yeah, no, that's what I thought too.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was just to get hit.
Yep. Just to get his arm.
Oh,
back
and
in.
our good friend was that this match? No, it wasn't. It was the
Oh
last one.
no!
We'll talk
Yeah,
about it.
it's so. as this match goes on, real quick, before we finish talking about this match, we have to talk about the Human Centipede.
Oh, man.
So we get a series of head scissors clear across the ring, corner to corner. Willie Mack turns them all over in a Boston Crab, but God damn it if it doesn't look like the Human Centipede.
10
part
out of 10
4.
was the Human
Was.
Centipede.
Yeah, that was a Human Centipede.
Tom Six directed this episode.
Yeah, this episode is going to be at Fantastic Fest this year. Too inside baseball.
I'm so inside baseball.
Yeah. But no, it was 100% a Human Centipede. It was a weird thing to do. But
It was
I'm
wild.
Very much here for it.
It was a great visual. We're all here for it. You know.
Glad nobody pooped.
So glad.
So, it's you, right? Thank God. Baruch Hashem, y'all. I got him.
Yes.
Oh boy.
I really got him.
Got him.
Yeah.
So good. So during his sort of fire up, Son of Havoc hits a big suicide dive, accidentally clips a little bit of Killshot. Killshot takes none too kindly to that.
Oy vey.
As Son of Havoc is going up top for the shooting star press.
Yeah.
Killshot pushes him off the top rope. Jeremiah Snake capitalizes, double arm shoulder breaker, gets the pin. We have new trios champions.
Oh yeah, special shout out MVP of the match, Willie Mack with a standing moonsault.
You the real MVP, Willie.
You are beautiful. That standing moonsault.
Moonsault.
You love a standing moonsault. Well, I think halfway into the show I did Waterboy voice. Is that what I did?
Yes, you did.
I can't remember how to do it
For some
anymore.
reason, Rachel slipped into Bobby Boucher at some point.
Is that what it is?
It was a little Bobby Boucher, but more so just like what everyone's kind of go-to impression of Adam Sandler is these days.
I don't know what it is. I
He's
can't do it anymore.
Is sort of like
in
the
the moment.
ersatz kind of Bill Cosby impression of this generation.
Will you do it?
What?
The Bobby Boucher?
No, I don't.
Will you do it?
I don't think I have that
In you?
impression. No.
You absolutely
I
do.
don't
Everyone's got it in
Everyone
their
has
Rolodex.
it. I mean, I did it naturally, and now I can't do it
You,
at all.
you might be related to Bobby Boucher.
I mean, I do think water sucks. No, he likes it.
Henry Winkler was the one that thought water sucked.
I
in
love
that movie.
Henry Winkler.
There you go. Boom.
Ow! Why? Every time he hurts me.
So we've got new trio champions. After the match, we've got a Killshot, once again, being a real saltador.
Oh,
You know.
salty boy door.
Stomps the living mess out of Son of Havoc. And just leaves him and Mac high and dry.
Yeah. It's not great.
Nope.
What's next? I don't know.
Well, I'll tell you what's next.
Oh.
Cage, the Machine Cage, hits the ring.
Sure does. From the 559.
Look, that delivery
Amazing.
is buck wild.
The energy on that. I
Cage
can
gets
feel
about 3 words out before Pentagon just says screw this and hits the
Yeah.
ring, starts beating the hell out of
it.
him.
He was not here for Casual Cage.
Boy, oh boy, Casual Cage, Jeans Core Cage.
Oh my god, those jeans.
In that
Man.
vest.
Yeah, and then he was just wearing jeans the whole time.
I love it.
And they looked like so tight.
They're very
And
tight.
just were they
Did
boot
they?
cut? They were just baffling jeans.
Did they look? Wait, did they look tight? Because to me
I
they
thought-
looked massive. But maybe
I
he's
thought
just
like
big.
He's
around.
just a large
Well,
man.
I think just because of his like the shape of his torso, they
Sure.
looked like they were. They probably fit fine.
Right.
they were
But
probably okay.
yeah, that's just how I.
The waist was
I
a
mean,
little
anything on
loosey-goosey,
him
I
is
think,
probably-
but
Well, now we know the cut of his jeans.
yeah. I like the cut of his jib. And by jib, I mean jeans. So
That's that phrase, right?
They fight all around the temple. We keep thinking someone's going to fall off of a very, very high surface.
Well, they wanted us to think
God
that.
knows it's happened before.
Oy.
Father Rick O'Shea runs afoul of the situation. Pentagon breaks his arm with what has to be the most hysterical Foley work.
I wish we had celery to recreate it.
Like, even the sound of real celery would be too natural
Yeah.
for this
Yeah.
arm breakage.
It went like how many bones do they think you have in your arm?
There
It was breaking a vertebrae if a vertebrae was made out of celery.
There are about 57 bones in your elbow. Everyone knows clearly.
Yeah, I didn't know if that was true. I was
No.
like, what?
You have 206 bones and 57 of them are in your elbow. Just real tiny in there.
Oh, excuse me, I'm all elbows.
That's your wrestling gimmick.
Just walk into a ring. Heavy elbows.
Yeah, you'll be arms akimbo, like the Freakazoid
that's
villain.
Oh man.
Jesus. So, I forgot to mention, so a couple episodes ago, we saw our friend and local competitor, Bad Dude Tito, as apparently a guest member of Metalachi.
Yeah.
We saw the payoff to that episode's long arc in this episode.
And it was in the shadows.
When Pentagon just blasted him with a guitar.
Which is
El
sad.
Kabonged him.
Yes. He is a bad dude. As I said, he's a bad dude. So if you have to do it to somebody, might as well be a bad dude. And he's already missing a tooth, so
Exactly.
take more out of there.
Exactly. Now
It's a safe bet.
we've been thinking about it this whole episode. Now we're so excited to get to it. After the credits of this episode, Willie Mack, back in his jacket and not nearly as glistening as he was
Back
at the
in
end.
jacket.
You got it. Storms into Antonio Cueto's office, rather, demands a match with Killshot next week.
Yeah,
But Antonio
so
Cueto tells him that he has already booked in a match that Katrina has requested, and that next week, the Mac will face Mil Muertes in Lucha Underground's first ever haunted house match. But not just that. He delivers this news while wearing a witch's hat with
Yeah.
a plastic spider hanging from the front.
All of us got up from our seats.
The way we reacted, you would think that we were on a street and that David Blaine had just performed a magic trick. Like, we left and then came back.
I was hiding. It was so good.
So, but that's not all.
It wasn't it.
Really a spooktacular ending to Lucha Underground.
It was a really multi-O kind of night.
Yep.
Sorry.
So Willie is not content to let it lie there.
No.
He takes Antonio's spooky witch hat, puts it on himself, and hits the phrase.
Can you say it?
I can't do it justice because it cut off before the swear. Willie Mack,
how about I'll just scream when you're about to say it?
I'm just gonna say it. You know what? It's AfterBuzz After Dark.
Do you want me to say it?
No, you can. Would you like to?
I mean, I'm a lot safer bet to say it because, who can control me? Willie Mack puts on a witch's hat with the spider and looks at him and goes, "Trick or treat, motherfucker."
So good. And
oh my god.
But he doffs the hat as if he's Kung Lao. And
he is a treat. He is a blessing.
He's a trick or treat.
He's a trick or treat
for sure.
National treasure. Nicolas Cage is gonna find Willie Mack in his next movie.
He's a trick or treat. Really put me
Oh my
off.
gosh, Nicolas Cage and Willie Mack.
How good would that be?
Oh my gosh.
Stop it. I can't think about
national Okay, it's like Nicolas Cage is on Lucha Underground and he's looking for some artifact.
TM,
and he's
TM,
like
TM.
a one-off.
TM.
Copyright.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's yours now.
Oh my god,
That's all you have to do.
what an episode.
Yeah, TM.
Where do you go from this?
Well, clearly to the spooky match.
The haunted house match.
Haunted
next week.
house match. What could it mean?
We've had Grave Consequences, we've had a Hell of War,
Casket match.
we've had
Plenty of those.
all sorts of stuff.
Weapons of mass destruction match.
Yep, there you go.
Never a haunted house match.
A haunted house match.
Also-
Is it in Mil Muertes' house?
It should be.
I feel like he what type of house does he
Probably just
live
the
in?
dirt.
I,
Probably like
He
a
lives
rock.
in the dirt.
I'm thinking he lives underground,
Yeah.
in a subsection off of the sewer on a throne made of skulls.
Oh.
He literally, I don't know if you know
Yeah.
this, he literally had a throne made of skulls
Yeah,
in
that's
season
what
2.
I'm thinking.
Okay,
all I
yeah.
can think
Oh,
of
wow,
him is
that's great.
living in the, just that's in his house.
Sure,
Yeah,
could
of
be.
course, of course.
I can't imagine him anywhere else.
And Katrina's just appearing places. You
Yeah.
never think
Yeah.
how she appears places. You gotta be real geo-accurate.
Right.
What if you show up in the middle of a wall?
Exactly.
I get worried about that.
Any movie about teleportation, you always know that that's a risk.
And there's always somebody who gets stuck in a wall.
Mm-hmm.
And it's never Katrina.
Right. It's never Katrina.
Well, I'm
She
really
knows.
happy about this haunted house match. I hope there aren't ghosts because I'm afraid of them.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about ghosts?
Yeah, they're pretty scary, but I would like to see
I'm
them.
not
I
convinced.
would like to see them in the haunted house match. However,
No.
I swear to God, I'm literally expecting 100% sheet ghosts. Like sheet ghost, 2 eyes cut
Like
out.
oogity boogity?
Yeah.
I also would love to point out that this is exactly your jam.
It so is.
Haunt Master General.
Y'all, I was literally just this morning compiling my database of haunts for this season.
Will you let me know all of the ones that don't have jump scares and I'll go with you?
That's a short list, right?
Yeah,
So
it's the
that's kind of their whole
interactive
deal.
ones. No, it's not. The ones that are like, ooh, lust, or like the woods, the experiential.
Oh, like
ones.
lore, I guess.
Yeah,
Laura
like
was.
lore, exactly.
Yeah, there's
That
not many of
still
those.
gave me nightmares.
Laura's pretty dope.
There's like 4 of them.
Four.
I don't need to go to 17. I'm not you. I need to go like 1 or 2.
We could probably find 1 or 2.
Well, God bless.
God bless. Opa.
Oppa! Give me glass to break.
I 100% thought I heard someone in the crowd say Opa during this episode. I'm sure we've probably ran long, so we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up.
Wait, predictions!
Wait, let's get to predictions. Josh, can you hit us with predictions? Yes.
And now, your AfterBuzz TV predictions.
It's like you're a ghost, Emily.
Ooh, spooky! I don't know why paper's spooky now.
Okay, Rachel, so hit us with them predictions.
Well, obviously, it's the White Rabbit, my son.
What is?
The next one. He's gonna say, "Oh,
To be
Paul."
sacrificed?
No, not to be sacrificed.
Oh.
He's gonna effing get it.
Do you think?
I do think. So I think that, well, I'm predicting. I don't know. Obviously. But
Right.
why do I feel like I have to justify that? Like, obviously, I don't know.
Yeah.
But I feel like they're gonna be like, Paul, all your friends are gone. It's your turn. And he'll get in there and be like, I have a little friend. And then this is when we get the White Rabbit come out. And we all, we know what's up with that. I can't say any more than that.
Yes, you can.
No, I can't.
Why can't you?
Because I feel like I'm going to say too much or say, like, I don't know what...
No, please continue. You have permission to continue.
No, that's my whole prediction.
So he's going to come out, but then what?
He's going to come out. He's going to... Oh, okay, that's what you meant.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. I was like, what do you want me to say? I
Yeah.
feel like I can't...
Plot the next 3 seasons.
I understand. No. I think he's going to come out, and I think he's going to get it. I think he's gonna put him in his cage or something. He's gonna kill him and something with the White Rabbit.
Who?
Matanza! Oh my God! Since Dario's gone and he hates his papa, maybe the White Rabbit's gonna come out and be like, "Listen, dude, you don't have to kill all these people. Like, where are they going?
Sure.
Or the White Rabbit comes out. Either way, the White Rabbit is coming out. Or the White Rabbit comes out and then he kills him, goes to this realm that everybody's getting sent to. He comes back and he gets all of his friends. And maybe that's why Paul is so horny for him to go to the other realm.
I like it.
I like all of it.
I like that theory.
What if none of it's true?
I mean, that very well could be the case, but I like it.
Yeah.
I'm a sucker for wild-ass fan theories.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
As long as you don't, as long as it's not like, this is a dirt sheet, because it's not.
No.
I'm making shit up.
This is akin to the people that say, like, Ferris Bueller was a figment of Cameron's imagination.
Well, that's true.
Right. Emily, what do you think's going to happen? Just with anything in general.
Yeah, this is kind of a prediction, like a vision board, self-actualization kind of thing.
You're kind of willing it into existence?
Yeah, I've been working on a campaign to get Pentagon Jr. recognized as the #1 hunk in sports entertainment.
Okay,
and
that's fair.
The exact title is #1 hunk in sports
#1
entertainment.
hunk, sure.
And it's not because I'm like extremely thirsty for him, but it's just because I think it would be like a better world if we all rallied around the idea that this like thick
that
ninja
angry skeletons
skeleton,
can be hunks?
Yeah, if they were like, this is the main sex symbol of wrestling.
I dig it.
Like,
love
whether or
that.
not you're attracted to him,
I
I just
mean,
think
were you
everyone
here-
should support it.
Were you watching during the sex swing days when he was just
Yeah.
like hung up from the ceiling?
Yeah, oh yeah, maybe this is where that comes
Maybe-
from. I don't
maybe
know.
it's a dream
but
I
I
thought
just,
I had.
if people watching the show could get behind it and help me make my dream a reality,
That's
just
fair.
tweet
Let's get it
something
happening, guys.
about Pentagon Jr. is the #1 hunk in sports
Get it going,
entertainment. Or
guys.
just tell somebody in your life.
Hashtag Hunky
Yeah.
Penta. Hashtag
Hashtag
Hunky Penta.
Hunky Penta.
There we go.
No, it's funny. At the beginning of this, when you were talking, just now, I was not on board. But now, at the end of this, I'm fully on board.
Yes.
There we go.
It's
This is
kind
a
of
good
like making
pitch.
a thick Jack skeleton.
There you
Exactly.
go.
Hunk
He
of
is the
wrestling.
the Jack Skellington
Thick boy
of like,
Jack.
okay, when it was like scene kids, emo kids, it was like, yeah, you want like the real skinny dude with like the
Yeah.
could fit into the Hot Topic jeans that were really spandexy.
Oh, yeah.
But now
Incredible.
it's like
Now
the
he's a
days that
big
we
boy.
appreciate like thick humans now.
Giant skeleton, well away.
Guys,
on Junior's time.
That's our show
Yeah,
for this
some
week.
protein.
Tweet us your predictions. Get hashtag Hunky Penta going on.
Yes.
Emily, where can they find you?
Emily of Pratt on Twitter or withspandex.com, UPROXX.com/pro wrestling is where you can find most of my writing.
Rachel.
I'm following her on Twitter 1 second.
I will follow you back.
Rachel, where can they find you?
You can find me on Twitter or at my home, at Rachel Sam Evans. Or Rachel Sam Evans. Truly, it does depend on how your brain works, but, you know, that's fine. I'm sorry, I'm distracted.
Guys,
by
you
how
can find me on all
the-
forms of social media at Ty Matthews PMA. You can catch me on Championship Wrestling from Hollywood, Saturdays, 4 p.m. Our biggest show of the year, Red Carpet Rumble, is coming up August 26th. That's completely free in Port Hueneme. It's our absolute biggest show of the year. It is a stacked-ass card. Find me on Twitter. Find me on Instagram. Find me on PlayStation Network. Let's play some Overwatch and all that stuff. Guys, we'll be back next week talking episode 11. But until then,
Viva la Lucha! I did it because Jimbo's
From
in there.
executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the host only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.